The night's half over. I can't sleep, not with Roger's written complaint sitting up on Marshal Westheimer's desk.
Well, Seneca will talk to Marshal.
It has to go before the board. You know that.
I know Roger's making himself look like a damn fool turning in his own sister. I mean, so what if you signed a lab report for Pat? What idiot would take up the board's time with nonsense like that?
But I didn't sign my name. I signed Pat's. And the fact is, he's the one who's going to get the real flack. He's already down 2 strikes. Suppose they fire him this time.
Well, I'll testify. I'll explain that he only left because I offered to cover for him, and you only signed it because I was with the patient. Simple as that.
Not the way Roger tells it.
Damn, I'd like to have him hauled up before the board. Boy, could I press some colorful charges against him?
Being a wretched person. Rotten and vicious.
No, no. I'd do more than describe him. I'd tell him
You tell him what? Bucky, what is it between you and Roger, anyway?
Nothing. We just hate each other's guts.
If he's done something to you, I wish you'd tell me about it.
He didn't hurt me tonight. Only you. And Pat.
I'd do anything to make it all right.
Well, hello there. Been listening for long?
No. As a matter of fact, I've been upstairs committing a criminal act.
Well, are we supposed to be surprised at that?
You can now add breaking and entering to my other indiscretion.
What are you talking about?
I jimmied open Marshal Westheimer's office door. Thought maybe I could find the complaint and destroy it. But it wasn't on the desk and the files were locked.
So why didn't you jimmy them open, too?
Roger, don't do me any favors, okay?
Faith, I'm sorry. This is the last thing in the world I wanted to happen.
Well, that just warms my heart.
Exactly what did you want to happen, Roger?
I wanted to protect my job by doing what the board said I had to. I don't like policing, Pat. I didn't like turning him in. I just couldn't let him get away.
Oh, will you come off it? The only thing you couldn't do was pass up the chance to get me in trouble. You had to run that little memo up to Westheimer and put your sister's neck in the noose instead of mine. Corrupt, sadistic, and stupid to boot.
Thinking about all the times that you rescued me.
On night shift, Robin fights to save her father.
Even with all the research, I might not be able to cure you, but I can love you.
An all-new General Hospital Night Shift, tonight at 11, only on SoapNet.
Richie?
She's been playing games for months.
Ryan doesn't love you. He loves me.
Annie tricked you into having a child.
If it wasn't for her, Ryan would still love me. She has a plan. I know that she does. This week, I'm gonna kill Greenlee. Annie gets her gun. Watch All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
Glade. Hello?
Hi, what are you doing?
I'm at the spa.
Sounds fantastic.
It is. They have these candles that fill the whole room with the fresh scent of jasmine, vanilla, rose.
Honey?
Who's that?
My aromatherapist. Gotta go.
Experience boutique quality fragrances infused with essential oils. New Glade Angel Whispers.
It's new, and yes, it's Glade.
S.C. Johnson, a family company.
When you're a rock star, you get to party hard. Champagne and caviar, tricked out exotic cars. It's just how I thought it'd be. Except the party's not for me, cause some punk opened a credit card with my ID. Free what? Free credit. Report.com. That's the site I'm gonna hit when I go home. They know how credit works. They send email alerts. Now I'm finding out how bad reality hurts.
Offer applies with enrollment in Triple Advantage.
The moments you love, you want to experience over and over again.
Listen.
like the lingering sensation of Dove Pure Silk Chocolate. Now in 3 individually wrapped portions. For now, for later, for much later. My moment, my Dove.
I'm a princess and princesses don't get sick. Germs are about this big, maybe bigger. Oh, I don't know. How do you catch a cold?
You can't expect kids to know everything about staying healthy. That's why Clorox has a line of disinfecting products to get rid of germs that can make kids sick. When their world is cleaner, their lives are healthier.
Maybe I should wait till tomorrow morning.
Well, technically, it is already morning. You know, they said that you could visit him several hours ago. No one's going to stop you now.
Should I say goodnight?
Would you like me to wait?
If you're not too exhausted.
No, I usually turn into a night owl a few weeks before an election. It's okay.
Thanks. It'll just be a couple of minutes.
No hurry.
It's all right. I just want to see if he's awake yet.
Well, he was talking a few minutes ago, but I really don't think you should visit now.
I want him to know I'm here.
All right. You can't stay long, though. If he needs me, I'll be at the nursing station. Bill. Darling.
Ray.
Yeah. I'm here. It's okay. Sleep, love. You're all mixed up. You had an operation and you're just coming out of the anesthetic. You'll be feeling better tomorrow. We'll talk then.
Operation.
To mend a skull fracture. It was a great success.
That noise.
Nothing. Just equipment.
The cardiac thing. A heart attack. Another attack.
Love, it was a risk having the operation. I took it because I thought you'd want me to. But as it turns out, it was too much for your heart. So you had another attack. But you came through it. You're gonna get better. We're lucky.
How bad?
Bad enough to be a nuisance. You're gonna get over it.
Can I run? The campaign, Ray. Can I do it?
We're gonna have to let this one go by. Look, that doesn't matter now. All that matters is that you get well, Bill. That's It's our campaign now. The only one I care about. We'll start our strategy tomorrow, first thing.
You run for me. You do it.
Nonsense. We've got worlds to conquer. Lots of them.
Ray,
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have a good life ahead of you. Be grateful.
It's not good for you. You need...
I need you. You're my whole life. And you always have been. You know that.
You made me laugh. And if I wake everybody up, I'm going to blame you.
All right, I'll be absolutely honest.
Now stop. Once more, and you're in real trouble.
All right, I won't do it again.
Promise.
Promise. Mary, you must have been a great man yourself.
I was remembering the man in the flower market. With the buckets of roses and the dog.
I think the poor doggy, he must have thought he was out in the garden.
Oh, I don't know when I've laughed so much. All those florists must have thought we were crazy.
Nobody even noticed us, except my friend Constantine. He was jealous.
Oh, no. He's adorable.
He said that you were very beautiful.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you were walking around like this. He was more or less ignoring his customers.
And watching me instead?
Right. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. I love the flower market. We'll have to go back soon.
And stay on. Stay longer and longer. Mary, I want time with you. More than an evening. Couldn't we have that?
Tell me what you mean.
I mean, a few days.
Oh, Tom, I don't see how I can...
Well, at least let me tell you how I see it. My fantasy.
All right.
You and me. Many flowers, but growing ones this time. Old, lovely homes and shops. A silversmith, a weaver, a potter. We hold hands and wander through it all together. have dinner at a tiny inn. We go upstairs to a lovely fire and to bed together. A long evening. Gentle morning. Time.
What's the place? Where are we?
Williamsburg, Virginia.
You've been there.
Once, yes. But alone?
I'd love to see it. Sometime.
Come with me.
Oh, Tom. Let's leave it a fantasy.
You want to say yes?
Sure. The idea of stepping into the past to a beautiful place with you for my lover. That's a very romantic notion. Of course it appeals to me. But the trouble is, I do have this life in the present, and it's hard enough to manage as it is. I don't think Williamsburg would make things any easier.
Well, it was sure a place that cheered me up. All right, all right. We won't discuss it any further.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'm sorry about Williamsburg.
Maybe it would be foolish in a way. In another way, it could be something that we could always hold on to, no matter what else happened.
Oh, I wish I could say yes.
Well, at least you haven't said no.
If what Spinelli says doesn't compute, plug it into SoapNet's Spinelliator.
The Goddess.
That's Sam, the beauty also known as Fair Samantha.
The Godfather.
Is Sonny, the Pacino-esque mob lord of Port Charles.
The Valkyrie.
Is Carly, the Godfather's fiery ex-wife. Crack Spinelli's codes by watching GH weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
I know what he's been through. I know what it's like growing up without a father.
This week, their greatest challenge.
He hates me.
He doesn't know the truth. He's your son. We'll be telling him the truth.
We're having a family meeting.
Then I guess it's a good thing I'm here.
Watch One Life to Live weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
So if you work here, do you get free Raisin Bran Crunch?
Hey, guys, I got the marketing director on the phone. It's time to pitch the taglines.
The crunch is so great, it makes me salivate.
Raisin Bran Crunch? More like Amazing Bran Crunch.
You'll really enjoy this cereal.
Raisin Bran Crunch. Buy me some, Mom!
Raisins, flakes, and honey oat clusters. They're quite a trio.
Raisin Bran Crunch!
From Kellogg.
I got $583 from cashforgold.com. All I did was look through my drawer full of jewelry that I never wear.
Turn your unwanted or broken jewelry, gold, silver, platinum, rings, chains, and bracelets into cold hard cash from cashforgold.com.
I had no idea my gold jewelry was worth so much money.
With gold, silver, and platinum at their highest value in decades, cashforgold.com is able to give you top dollar for your unwanted jewelry. And because we own our refinery, we can cut out the middleman, which means more cash in your pocket.
I sent in my diamond wedding band from my first marriage,
and got money the very next day.
Just call the number below and ask for your free, prepaid, insured refiner's return pack. Fill the envelope with your unwanted or broken gold, silver, and platinum jewelry and mail it to our processing center. A safe, reliable transaction with satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 1-800-950-0779.
In 2006, the movie Step Up became a phenomenon.
Now what?
Get ready for the next stage.
3, 2, 1.
We'll show them what you got.
Step Up 2, rated PG-13.
You're an amazing little dancer, you know that.
Little. She just did that for dramatic effect.
Will you kindly keep your mouth shut?
No, I won't keep my mouth shut. Because I'm the reason you brought this whole mess on. Boy, you know, you really thought you had me dead to rights, didn't you? It's gonna be so sweet to watch me squirm. 2 birds with 1 stone? Must have put you into a frenzy, Roger.
You couldn't be further from the truth. I reported an infraction of the rules, and Pat knew that I'd have to. He's forbidden to come in late or to leave early.
His wife was going bananas. What was he supposed to do, ignore her? A simple lab report was signed in his name. Are you trying to tell me that that's an infraction so serious that it had to be written up and hand-carried upstairs? No. No, there's no way you can justify what you did. Just like you can never justify a crime, like blackmail.
Do you agree with him?
I don't know.
He's not completely wrong. I have to admit that much. He has been writing me for the last few months, very quietly, but it's been getting to me. And when I saw that signature on the lab report and realized it wasn't Pat's, I thought Bucky was playing some sort of game. And with my job on the line. Faith, I was furious. Can you understand that?
I don't understand Bucky's writing you. He's not like that.
He is with me.
Why?
Lack of morals or something along that line.
But why did he mention blackmail? Does that mean something special?
Faith, I'm not blackmailing Bucky, and I'm not a murderer either. I hope you can believe that much. Look, I was furious before I even saw him or the lab report. The operation with Mr. Woodard didn't come along very well. He had a coronary on the table.
I didn't know that.
He's alive and the fracture's okay, and there's nothing I could have done to prevent the heart attack. So when I came out of OR, I was upset. And then Mrs. Woodard's reaction didn't help.
So you were ready to take off the first head you came to?
Faith, I'd do anything I could to get you out of this.
Get Pat out, Roger. I'm not in that deep.
Faith, you are. You forged a signature, and that is serious. Look, I can't do anything to get Pat out of it. He already dug his own grave.
You don't give a damn if he's fired, do you?
What should I do, get fired to save him? Faith, I am sorry for the guy. I am genuinely sorry. Delia is ruining his life, and it's a pathetic thing to watch. But I cannot bail him out.
Well, thanks. Thanks very much.
At SoapNet, everything's better in bed.
I'll just sleep on the floor, all right?
Don't be stupid. So this weekend, spend breakfast in bed. Sleep in, curl up, and check out with back-to-back episodes of One Tree Hill and Beverly Hills 90210.
If I could, I'd stay like this all day.
Stay in, take out, break up, and make up as long as you do it in bed.
Did you sleep with her?
Well, yes.
In bed, 7 to 12 every Saturday and Sunday morning on SoapNet.
Heat. Heartache. Complicated. Dangerous. Love. This is wrong.
It's like it's just you and me now.
Everybody's got their something. I got General Hospital.
Same old foundation. Goodbye. Meet new Mineral Power Foundation from Maybelline, New York.
Micro-refined minerals.
For complete coverage that looks fresher.
See the difference?
Better for skin. Healthy makeup, fresher look. Mineral Power.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Activon for joint pain, muscle pain, arthritis, and backache. Activon, ultra-strength pain relief and a convenient applicator, no messy creams or gels. Activon, applied directly where it hurts for joint pain, muscle pain, arthritis, and backache. Activon, powerful pain relief.
I sent Julie an edible arrangements bouquet. We're best friends. I had one delivered to my parents on their anniversary because I was thinking of them. And for Peter's birthday, a very special party. Edible arrangements bouquets are gorgeous, made from fresh fruit, and taste delicious. You can even add chocolate. So make any occasion special. Ordering is easy. For pickup or delivery nationwide, visit a location, call, or go to ediblearrangements.com.
I used to think there weren't enough hours in the day to get through all the paperwork. It goes very quickly now. I have a lot of time.
When's the last time you had some painkiller?
About 8 hours ago.
Okay.
Thank you. I wasn't thinking.
Well, considering the kind of day you've had, I'm surprised you're still on your feet. Sit down. I'll pour.
Thank you again. Please join me. I should have offered.
Straight?
Uh-huh. He apologized to me. He feels sorry for me. And I'm the reason he's in the condition he's in. I insisted on the surgery, and before that, I pushed for the campaign. Bill loves backroom politics. He'd never have left if I hadn't pushed him. I pushed him onto the speaker's platform. I pushed him onto that helicopter. Might as well have killed him.
Well, I suppose we could debate that one. I could remind you that Bill thrived in the limelight. And I could go on and tell you a lot of things you already know, especially the fact that Bill would have insisted on this operation himself, had he been able. But I think you don't need to hear that.
No.
You're feeling the way you do. It's not reasonable, but that's that. It's there. And I can't talk it away.
Just feel so damn guilty, that's all. However, I knew there was a possibility of trouble. I took responsibility for it, and I'm going to live with it. One person calls at this hour.
Yeah.
Hello? Yes, Royal. No, I do not want to talk to report. Well, then we will just have to plan something for tomorrow now, won't we, Royal?
Trouble.
Yeah. Press wants all the latest on W.P. Woodard, in detail. His condition, his plans for the future. Seems there's a group of reporters who hang around outside the hospital. They're driving Royal crazy.
Are you thinking about a press conference?
No? I don't know what his plans are for the future. And if I've got to talk about it, and I can't. I'm not ready.
Look, why don't you just read a prepared statement? Bill's an important person. They're going to need some information very soon. Without any official word, the press is going to go ahead and print second, third-hand information, horror tales, rumors, you know. And I don't think you need that kind of stuff.
No, we don't. You're absolutely right. I'll set something up for tomorrow.
Good idea. And what about my friend Finelli?
What? Sure. I'll give him an interview before I meet with everybody else.
He'll be very grateful.
I'm very grateful. You keep me going. You keep me taking care of business, which is what I have to do right now. Just wish I thought it was going to be enough to fill up a life.
Settle in for a night of drama featuring the biggest stars from your favorite TV shows and movies. It's your night for a great film with the Sunday Night Movies, every Sunday night at 10 on SoapNet.
Hey, you creep, why didn't you wake me?
Oh, hi. I wanted you to sleep some more, honey. I was gonna leave you a note.
Naughty, 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 naughty. No, I'm not talking about this morning. I'm talking about last night. You were supposed to wake me after you got back from that emergency call, and you didn't do that. Okay. I'm not serious. I'm only kidding. You're not naughty. You are a sweet and charming prince, and I love you very much. Patty?
Hmm?
Are you my sweet, charming prince?
Yes, and you are my princess.
Oh, so beautiful last night. But it still isn't fair that you had to go and make that emergency call just when you were falling asleep. How long were you at the hospital anyway?
Not long, an hour or so. But you were dead to the world when I got back. I couldn't even consider waking you up.
I forgive you. I was very tired because you just wore me out because you're such a wild man.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, today's a terrific day, I know it.
Well, I'm glad, considering the way you felt yesterday.
That was yesterday. Coffee. Can
All
I
yours.
sip your coffee? Thank you. Why'd you have to go to the hospital anyway?
It's a mix-up. Problem with the lab report.
You went to the hospital in the middle of the night because of paperwork?
No, it was a little more complicated than that. Here, let me get you some fresh. This is freezing.
Okay. See, every morning should start out like this. Oh, no. Patty, I think the laundry man is here. I didn't get anything ready yet.
Might be the exterminator.
Good morning, Delia.
Hi, Seneca.
Is Pat up?
Yeah, he is. He doesn't have to be on duty until about 8 o'clock. He's still got some time.
Oh, I know. That's why I came over. I'd like to talk to both of you.
Yeah, well, come on in.
Thank you.
Seneca.
Hello, Pat. Listen, it's really a very bad situation. I think I can be most helpful in going over it with you and Delia.
Yeah, maybe so.
Wait a minute, bad situation. What are you talking about?
Why don't we all sit down, Seneca?
Thank you.
I haven't filled D in yet.
Patty, what are you talking about?
Well, now, you know that Pat signed out early last night so he could come home and be with you.
Yeah, well, just a little early. And I didn't ask him to do that, and Bucky was supposed to cover for him.
No, I understand. But you see, considering Pat's situation at the hospital, and considering the conditions that the board set up so he could stay on as a resident, well, see, it was a mistake. Delia, he can't take care of you while he's at work. Now, this is the second time it happened, and the board could react very badly.
The board doesn't have to know anything about it. I mean, nobody else has to know but us. And I promise you it's not going to happen again,
Dee,
really.
they already know. It wasn't just me. Someone else was involved. And a complaint was sent immediately to Marshal Westheimer.
I don't understand. Who else got involved?
Night shift.
Dr. Leo Julian in a relationship.
Will Leo's fears keep him from Syra?
I feel like it's going way too fast.
And drive him back to his old ways? An all-new General Hospital Night Shift. Tonight at 11, only on SoapNet.
Richie?
She's been playing games for months.
Ryan doesn't love you. He loves me. And he tricked you into having a child.
If it wasn't for her, Ryan would still love me. She has a plan. I know that she does. This week, I'm gonna kill Greenlee. Annie gets her gun. Watch All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
This burning itch.
Many women think they have a yeast infection when they don't, but these symptoms could mean something more.
How can I know?
Introducing the Vagisil Screening Kit. It tests for vaginal infections at home. Now you can know with the Vagisil Screening Kit.
Ever wonder how Cheez-It packs so much real cheese in such small bites? Well, now you know. Cheez-It, the big cheese.
A roll of Cottonelle toilet paper is so much longer than a roll of the leading brand's Red Pack
Come on, guys.
that if we had a puppy for every extra sheet,
Hurry up. Oof. There'd be 100 of us.
be kind to your behind.
Embarrassing scars? Preferon softens and smooths the skin to help improve the appearance of scars. With convenient applicator, no messy creams, gels, or liquids. Preferon can be used on new scars, old scars, and stretch marks. Preferon, show the beauty of your skin.
Do you put off trimming your pet's nails because of the fear of hurting your pet? Now there's a cure, Pedicure. Pedicure has improved the lives of pets and pet parents worldwide, and here's why. Cuts with a clipper cause injury and crush the nail. Pedicure gently files away thin and precise layers of nail. Filing is the key to what makes giving a pedicure so controllable and safe. This is what makes gauging the quick so easy. In just seconds, those sharp edges are gone. That's why pet parents are feeling just as good. Pedicure saves you both time and money. Plus, no more painful scratches, and the hardwood floors and furniture stay looking new.
We think this will be a great addition to our practice.
Don't use anything except this, because this will guarantee that you're not going to hurt your pet. And that's what it's all about.
Completely eliminate the fear of hurting your pet while providing your pet the secret that the groomers are raving about. Not available in stores. Call 1-800-624-4983. That's 1-800-624-4983.
You are a darling, Sybil, but honestly, I have everything I need. Yes, of course. I'll call you as soon as I know anything. Well, thank you, love. I'll tell him. Right. Goodbye. Hello? Who is this, please? I'm terribly sorry Mrs. Woodard isn't here right now. I believe she's touring the new wing. Her press conference is scheduled for 11 o'clock this morning. That's right. Goodbye. Well, good morning.
You're touring the new wing?
I get tired of talking to reporters.
But there is no new... how is it today?
Better. I saw Bill last night. That was a hurdle. And I slept for the first time in about 24 hours. I know you're not responsible for his heart attack. I'm sorry I was so angry.
Thank you. It was a natural reaction.
Thank you. Please sit down.
As far as the surgery's concerned, it looks very good. The fracture looks like it's mending just fine.
You've already checked on him this morning, hmm?
Yeah, and a couple of times last night.
You look exhausted. And depressed.
Well, your husband had some bad luck, which I hoped he wouldn't. Plus, well, it was a busy night.
Well, I hope they'll let you get some sleep now.
I'm on my way to do that right now. I wish that I could have pulled it off for you and your husband.
You're not to blame. The surgery was a risk I took. I live with the consequences.
Knock, knock. Time to get dressed.
Molly.
Oh, Ray, you look absolutely stunning. Hello.
Polly, this is Dr. Coleridge, Bill's surgeon. This is Mrs. Longworth, a very dear friend.
How do you do?
I do extremely well, thank you. How very nice to meet you. Forgive me for not shaking hands.
Well, may I help you with that?
Oh, no, why don't you just go along on your way? Polly's just brought me something smashing to wear for my press conference this morning.
Actually, I brought you a choice.
Well, good luck, and I'll stop back by later.
Thank you.
Mrs. Longworth?
I feel quite sure we'll meet again.
Polly.
Hmm?
Stop drooling and show me what you brought.
Listen, is he attached to anyone?
I'm really don't have any idea.
Marvelous cheekbones, and so young. I'm sorry. I guess this is hardly the time for frivolity. How is Bill?
Skull fracture is mended. His heart is severely damaged. It will be a slow recovery. Very slow.
Yeah, but eventually?
I doubt he'll ever lead an active life again.
Oh, Ray. I'm so sorry. Well, what about you?
Fine. The ribs are healing. They don't really hurt so much anymore.
Well, does everything have to stop now? I mean, the Senate campaign and all your work?
Yes. No more politics.
Oh, what a waste. And it was so right for you.
This, I think. But
Yeah, I agree. You know, that color is amazing on you. Oh, listen, I didn't know what to do about the shoes, so I brought your 4 favorite pair.
Polly, thank you for all of this.
Pas de quoi, ma chérie. Listen, I have been dying to do something for you. I mean, you poor lamb. Here you are, practically imprisoned here, surrounded by all those divine doctors. Well, it does make one wish for just the teeniest symptom.
I was waiting around most of yesterday for this lab report, and when it finally came, I'd left. And since it was just standard information, it got okayed in my name.
So?
Oh, you see, Pat's name was signed on the report, like he was still at work, his signature.
Like forgery. Well, see, that's very stupid and it's very dumb, and Bucky never should have done that. See, Bucky said that it was okay if you left. I mean, you know, he said it was all right. See, Bucky just doesn't really know how to cover very well for someone. So it really isn't Patty's fault to begin with. Now, he signed that little sheet. He never told anyone to sign his name.
Hey, just take it easy, honey. Listen, just a minute. Now, the whole thing is, I'm supposed to be sticking to all the rules right now. The absolute letter of the law. That's what the board told me. And that's why they've been having me report to Roger. And I didn't get Roger's permission to leave early yesterday. I didn't clear it with any senior. And that could seem like I was goofing off, not taking things seriously, even though I got Bucky to cover for me.
See, I know Pat wasn't trying to get away with anything, but he did make an error in judgment.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the board disciplined me in the first place, so there I am, right back in the hot seat.
Yeah, well, let's hope not. I mean, there's a very good excuse for all this, and I'm gonna make sure that Marshall and the rest of them know about it.
Well, thank you.
You're a fine doctor, Pat, and it would really be tragic if you had to leave Riverside. But if this keeps up, you will.
No, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Who reported Pat? Did you do that?
No, Delia, no, it was Roger Coleridge.
Roger. Well, did he report Bucky also? Because that's where the crime is. I mean, that's the forgery, and I think the board has to know the person who is guilty, and I think they have to punish Bucky.
Roger reported the whole business, all of it. But it wasn't Bucky who signed for me. It was Faith. Evidently, Bucky was with a patient when the lab report came in. I guess the nurse showed it to Faith, and Faith realized I had left early. She thought she was doing me a favor.
I thought Faith wasn't on neurology anymore.
Well, she's in and out because we have a couple of patients from pediatrics, but you see, that's really beside the point. Delia, you and Pat have to establish your priorities. Now, this time, maybe I can help with the board. But if there's a next time...
You don't have to worry about it. I promise you, Patty's patients come first. I understand that, I really do.
Okay, all right. You talk about it, you discuss it thoroughly. See you at the hospital.
Right, and I'll be on time. Don't even start about Faith.
Faith did that on purpose.
Faith stuck her neck out for me, and it backfired, and now she's in trouble along with me.
Well, that's exactly what she wanted to happen.
Are you... Look, tonight, we'll sit down and we'll go over the whole thing, all right? I don't want you brooding about this all day today. Why don't you get out, go shopping or something? Look, you could stop by and see Mom.
Patty, Faith didn't have to sign your name to that. Okay, you said it wasn't an important lab report, so you could have waited on that. And she only made things worse. Okay, maybe you were wrong in coming back here, but she made things worse because she told everybody that you came home when you came home to see me.
Faith deliberately got herself reported to Marshal Westheimer.
Yes, because she wanted to be with you. Pat, she couldn't marry you, so she's trying to find 1,000 ways so she can see what works. So she's sharing meetings with you, she's sharing patients with you, and now she's trying to share trouble with you. Now, no one is going to convince me that's an accident. She's trying to get close to you. Now, I know
If you want to blame somebody, you can blame Roger. But I'm not going to argue about it anymore. I'm going to work. And when I come home, hopefully I'll have some good news about this. Please don't go into all these fantasies today. I love you. You're safe.
Sorry I yelled at you. Have a good day at work.
I'll call you.
Faith. Now I'm gonna get rid of you, but I will.
Hello?
Roger, I have to talk to you. I'm gonna be right over.
No, you won't. Now, look, I'm very tired, Delia. I assume this is Delia.
Yeah, you bet it is. And you better be awake when I get there.
I know what he's been through. I know what it's like growing up without a father.
This week, their greatest challenge.
He hates me.
He doesn't know the truth. He's your son.
Will be telling him the truth.
We're having a family meeting.
Now, I guess it's a good thing I'm here.
Watch One Life to Live weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet. If what Spinelli says doesn't compute, plug it into SoapNet's Spinelliator. The Goddess. That's Sam, the beauty, also known as Fair Samantha. The Godfather is Sonny, the Pacino-esque mob lord of Port Charles. The Valkyrie is Carly, the Godfather's fiery ex-wife. Crack Spinelli's codes by watching GH weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
There are millions like you living with rosacea, seeking relief from facial redness, bumps, and dryness. Now there's Prosacea Gel, effective non-prescription treatment for rosacea symptoms. Prosacea, the new face of rosacea relief.
I promise to take out the recycling, even though I think you're way better at it.
I promise never to take myself too seriously.
Isn't it time you found great chemistry with someone? Take our personality test and get your first 5 chemistry-inspired matches free. Visit chemistry.com today.
I'm living proof.
Living proof.
I am living proof. I ate Quaker oatmeal for 30 days. And it helped lower my cholesterol.
My cholesterol dropped 9 points.
I'm living proof.
Living proof and 25 years of clinical proof. That's Quaker oatmeal.
Hey, what do you think?
Little bladder leaks happen to the best of us. Only Poise pads have an Absorb-Lock core to lock away wetness better than period-only pads, so you can keep your poise.
That sounds great. Bundle me up.
Aren't you smart? Signing up for digital phone service through your cable provider? Uh-oh. You've been bundled. It's time for Vonage. With Vonage, you get unlimited local and long-distance service and 25 premium features, all for just $24.99 a month.
When you have the bundled services, it's only for a time period that your service fee is low.
After, 3 months, then they jack the rate up on you.
They haven't beat the price that I'm paying with Vonage.
When you bundle, that low promotional rate expires and your bill goes up. With Vonage, your rate starts low and stays low. Sign up now with Vonage and get 1 month free. Enjoy clear digital phone sound quality using your high-speed internet connection. Call now and try Vonage for 30 days.
Call 1-800-425-6196 or go online to Vonage.com.
Man, I need to vacuum.
I was living in a devil town. Didn't know it was a devil town. Oh Lord, it really brings me down about the devil town. I was living in the devil town. Oh
Everybody called. I mean, absolutely everybody. First, they tried the office, and then they came to me.
I hope it hasn't been too much of a headache for you.
Are you kidding? And miss all that delicious gossip? Listen, you wouldn't believe what went on at Newport.
Spare me, Polly.
Whoops. Am I being a bore?
Oh, no. No, of course you're not. It's just that I can't really tolerate other people's cheery news right now, or their sympathy either. Actually, you've been a big help. If it had been up to me, I'd have lost all my friends by now. Either hanging up on them or putting them on hold for hours.
Love?
Mm-hmm.
Just how much will things have to change now? I mean, aside from the campaign.
I don't know. A great deal, I'm afraid.
Well, do they think Bill's going to be able to return to work? Well, I mean, any time this year?
Maybe in the spring, he'll be able to go back to a part-time schedule.
Oh, well. I mean, newspapers practically run themselves, don't they?
Yes.
Well, everybody should change their lifestyle once in a while. Lord knows the two of you could do with the rest.
Sounds pretty grim, doesn't it?
A bit dreary, yeah. And not exactly what you had in mind, to say nothing of Bill. Listen, my pet. No matter how bleak it looks, you are still a ravishing young woman. And you do have friends who care and want to stay close to you. Ray, he called me. He's desperate to see you.
Now, Polly, no. That is over, and there's not another word to be said about that. Polly, I mean it. Not one more word on that.
Okay, all right. Look, don't be upset.
Oh, I'm not upset. I just hate it. Everybody thinking I'm going to turn Bill over to his nurses and console myself with a lover. Wish to heaven I could forget all our plans that easily. All the years of work we've put in. It's my whole world, Polly. Politics, this Senate race. And Bill was going to go a lot farther than that. The way I saw it, there was every chance.
I know. It was going to be such an exciting life.
Oh, it was already exciting. It was exciting just making it happen. And damn it, it hurts. It hurts giving it up. I don't want to go in front of all of those reporters and say it's all over. I've got a whole machine just waiting to go into high gear. Bill was a cinch to win the Senate. I'd even picked out our house in Washington.
Oh, that's so sad.
Come on, stop it. No more serious talk. I have a press conference and I will not be a mess on the front pages tomorrow.
That I don't think you have to worry about. These?
Yep, those. They'll hurt my back, but they'll be smashing and I can take anything for a half an hour.
Ray, I have a hunch that you're going to come through this whole wretched situation with flying colors. And I don't just mean the press conference.
You and your hunches.
Don't dismiss them. Now listen, you are a strong, determined woman. Anything that you've lost, I'm sure you'll replace. That's simply your nature.
You think so?
I know so. Now, are you ready to get into those fabulous duds?
Yep, it's about that time. Come on.
Okay. Oh, listen, I have to tell you just one Newport story. Remember the Tylers? Well, it seems the entire Tyler family and a gaggle of friends all got on this enormous yacht, dressed to kill, with everybody lined up on the beach staring at them like a tree full of owls. Anyway, they were attempting to follow the race. But the only thing they were doing like sailors was drinking, and that's only the beginning.
Next, it's The Young and the Restless. In Genoa City, powerful people will stop at nothing to get what they want. Why and R is next on SoapNet.
Just thinking about all the times that you rescued me.
On the next night shift.
He doesn't need a doctor right now. He needs a daughter.
Robin will fight to save her father.
Even with all the research, I might not be able to cure you, but I can love you.
An all-new General Hospital night shift. Tonight at 11, only on SoapNet.
Chill. Real. Committed. Rebellious. Crazy.
Mission accomplished.
I'm here. You're just in time. Get out of me! Everybody's got their something, and I've got my General Hospital.
Ever wonder how Cheez-It packs so much real cheese in such small bites? Well, now you know. Cheez-It, the big cheese.
You've always wanted to know who's on Match.com, and we want you to know it's okay to look. We guarantee if you don't find someone special within 6 months, we'll give you 6 months free. And it's only at Match.com.
I joined Jenny Craig to become a size healthier, and I've already lost 20 pounds. Now my friends and family have joined to support me, like my Aunt Angel. We love to catch up over a Jenny meal. I'm a mac and cheese girl, but she swears by the chicken carbonara. The food is so good, it's helped her lose over 30 pounds. She's on her way to becoming a size feeling good.
Lose 20 pounds for $20, plus the cost of food. Call 1-800-JENNY20 today.
Take the first step to your ideal size. Call Jenny.
It's open. I didn't think you'd mind letting yourself in. Delia, I'm very tired.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Look, you gotta take that complaint back, okay? Patty had a very good excuse for leaving, and Bucky was gonna cover for him. All right? Now, he didn't do anything wrong, and I don't think it's fair that he gets fired. So I want you to go to Westheimer, and I want you to tell him right away, okay? Do you get credit for reporting on people?
Yeah, I get little gold stars. Now, good night, Delia.
Oh, fine, fine. Okay, you caught your sister doing something very, very bad. I'm sure the board thinks that's just great. It's just wonderful. But Patty didn't break any laws, okay? He didn't break any rules at all. At the most, maybe he made a small error in judgment. But I want you to go tell it to Westheimer, okay? Because it's crazy if Patty gets fired. Now, I know you can patch things up because you're not a cruel person at all. But the whole world is going to think that you're very, very cruel if you wreck Patty's career.
Whereas they'll love me because I turned in my own sister.
Faith is the one that committed the crime, Roger.
Guess what, Delia? When I put in that report, I didn't have any idea that Faith was involved. I thought it was Bucky.
Oh.
Guess what else? I've already done my damnedest to patch it up. I went so far as to break into Westheimer's office during the night, hoping that I could find the complaint and destroy it before he could read it, but I couldn't find it. Now, do you have the slightest idea why I wish I hadn't written that letter?
Yes, because you were very sorry about...
For Faith. Not Pat. And certainly not for you. Now, I reported Pat because if I didn't, I would lose my job. Delia, if you'd stop eating him alive, he wouldn't make errors in judgment. And I, for one, would be a hell of a lot better off. Now, look. Why don't you just forget about your nervous breakdown, and I'll put in a word for Pat.
No, I can't do that, because I gotta hold on to him.
Poor fool, I actually feel sorry for him.
Please, please, you gotta help me, please.
Delia, I care about you very much. But you don't amuse me today. Just go away.
You only care about yourself.
Likewise. Now, why don't you just go back home, go to work on your nervous breakdown. Please, don't ask any more help from Uncle Roger.
Faith is gonna be over at that hospital. She's gonna throw her arms around Patty, and you are...
I have had it.
Antonio Sabato Jr. is back as Jagger Cates, and the only place to see him is on the new season of Night Shift. General Hospital Night Shift, tonight at 11 on SoapNet.